How do you feel about today's win?
Outstanding. You can't feel any better. The first game was tightly fought. So after those and double headers, you never know what you're going to get with a good team on the second one. So it was good for us to battle through some early innings and make some adjustments at the plate, come out on top, and pretty lopsided victory, but it was a lot tighter than it looked at the end. That's for sure.
And started out the year, you talked a little bit about the runs coming slow, and then the bat started to heat up, and now you're seeing a lot of power. 6 home runs already this weekend. Some might say last year your team lacked a little bit of home run power. Is that something that's going to be consistent? Is it just the weekend, or do you expect a lot of home runs out of your team?
It depends on the weather. we play in a ballpark and in a region of the country that the wind dictates a lot of things, and this weekend the wind's blowing out, so it helps that we have some power and we have some guys that can get the ball in the air and drive it. But anytime that wind's blowing, if it's blowing in our face here, those balls aren't going out. So we can manufacture runs different ways, and it's good to see both ways, like we did the first weekend, and you're starting to see that continue throughout the year now. As we get to a little warmer weather, the ball should carry a little more as well.
And finally, last weekend we got a chance to talk to talk to Stuart Springer. Came out and gave you another great 7 innings, no runs, 7 strikeouts. Is it safe to say that he cemented a spot in the rotation for now?
Yeah, right now he's a starter for us for sure on the weekends. I mean, he's been outstanding, and our pitching's been great the whole time, and that's what's kept us in this battle the whole way. Is that, when you have good pitching, you can go through some lumps in hitting, and that's what we did early on, and we still ended up with a winning record, and we're not on the losing end of it because our pitching's been so solid, and Stuart's been one of those guys. So it's good to see him blossom now into a guy that we thought he would be when he got here. So he's just another contributor to a very good staff and to a very good team.
And then finally, this is the start of a 3-weekend homestand where you play 4 games each weekend. 4 games, kind of a marathon with 2 on Saturday, playing it in 3 days. How does that affect you going into Sunday and what you do?
It doesn't affect anything. You're still here to play baseball. The reason why we schedule these is for the postseason. You get into tournaments and regionals, you're going to have to play 4 days in a row, and that's an important thing. And the stamina and testing your pitching staff, not only on the back end of it, but also on the front end with your starters, is a key to winning a regional. So this is why we play these series, and it's important for us to get used to this, for us to have success in a regional.
Awesome. Thanks again, Coach. Congrats.
All right. Thanks, Sam.
Feel good about our team's hitting. We're swinging it well. We're stringing at bats together, and that's what it's all about. And just feel good at the plate, having fun. That's what's important. So.
Absolutely. Some might say if you look at last year's team, home run power is something that you kind of lack, but this year, especially in this homestand, everybody's been showing a little pop. What do you think is contributing to that?
Honestly, just putting good swings on good pitches, not trying to do too much. I mean, we got a lot of power in the lineup, and it's kind of cool to see them. Even the the smaller guys get some barrels there. So we'll see going forward how many we can get. But it's nice to see the guys just hit the ball hard. That's what we need to be doing.
Absolutely. You kind of talk about some of the small guys. When you go up, do you ever feel like pitchers underestimate you, that maybe you aren't going to send it out?
No, I try not to think that way. I try and just look for, a pitch that I want and just hope for the best. But yeah, hopefully they're not underestimating me. I'm kind of small. So.
Absolutely. Well, thanks again. Congratulations on the big day.
Thank you.